Hi, it is currently 5:36 in the morning, and I do not want to get up. I put my camera next to my bed yesterday night, and I was like, I'll record when I wake up. I got a lot to do today, so I gotta get up and going. I don't figure this is a very flattering angle, so I'll start recording again whenever I'm in my car. So, 1 second. 6 smash cut. Ready? Blam! Oh, did you see that? It is so dark. Blam! It is currently 6:30 a.m. and I'm just parked outside of my house right now. I have to get going. Sunrise is at like 7:30, so I have about an hour to get to the shoot that I'm gonna do, which is kind of a weird thing to say. This whole thing, this is weird. This is really weird because I've never done I hate to call this like a vlog because I don't know if it's really like a vlog, but that's kind of what I'm vlogging. I'm a vlogger. I'm vlogging. Is it good? Does my hair look good? I don't know. Does it? It's like, hi. I'm a default, and I'm gonna go record default, which pretty much all of you have no idea what that is, but I know what that is, and it's sick. But I figure I'd vlog. Am I vlogging? Am I a vlogger? Also, I have no idea what this microphone sounds like. I got this little Tascam, like a lavalier mic. I don't know if it sounds good. If it does, then I'll upload this, but if it doesn't, then I won't upload this and nobody will ever see it. I'm tired, but I'm not tired enough to not drive, so I'm good. So I see y'all in another smash cut. I forgot to do the clap at the beginning of this one. Smash cut number 2. Hello? Am I? I don't know if I'm recording. Okay, hi. It is 7:58 in the morning. So around like 2 hours from whenever I left my house. I'm parked right now in a parking lot, and I feel so bad. There's this guy driving around. I should move. Hold on. I'm gonna go move. Okay, hold on. I'm moving right now because I feel really bad. I'm not gonna look at the camera because while you're driving, you should literally only pay attention to driving. Oh, I'm out of focus. Nah. I gotta stop screaming. Does that work? Okay. I gotta stay in focus. Okay, I'm stopped at a stop sign right now. This guy looks super pretty. Focus. Okay. I'm stopped at a stop sign right now, but there's nobody around me. I feel horrible. Focus, please. I was sat in that parking lot and I was recording and I did a couple of shots. By the way, what I was doing, this probably won't end up being what default is, but what I was doing, the original idea, I'll just say had me laying in grass. And apparently the grass I chose to lay in was the stickiest grass and sharpest grass I have ever felt in my life. I laid down and I was like, and I was just getting stabbed. And what sucks, I'm still kind of covered in grass. I wiped off most of it. This is my favorite hoodie. This thing is like 80% cotton too, so it just sticks real bad. I don't know where I'm gonna go right now. I think I'm gonna go get some food, breakfast. So I'll meet back with you here in a second. This is a horrible vlog so far. Oh, God. Turn off the camera. Okay, it is currently 8:17 a.m. And I'm parked in the middle of a freaking parking lot. I'm so upset because all my plans for today are falling apart. They're in shambles. So, okay, let me explain what's going on first. What this is all about. So, I want to make this thing called default, and my name's default, so it's a little confusing. But if you understand, then you understand, which maybe you understand. I don't know. I want to make this thing called default, and I got to the point where I wanted to record it or film it, and turns out the place that I wanted to film has very sticky grass, and I ended up having to lay on the floor for what I was doing. But I found a nice spot where I wanted to do it, and I ended up doing a couple of takes, and I'm like, I really don't like I don't love the idea. It wasn't bad, but I don't love it, and I want to love what I make, you know? So I was doing that. I'm going to end up scrapping that. But it turns out the place where I was laying on the ground had all this sticky, pointy grass in it. And I don't know if you can see it. I wiped most of it off, but my chair is filled with grass. There's just grass. After I figured out, like, oh, I don't really want to do it this way, I ended up walking back to my car, and there was this guy on a tractor, and he was just driving around, and he had like the big tank on the back of his tractor, and he was spraying the grass like some sort of chemical something. He was spraying the grass, and I watched him drive around my car, and I felt so bad because I was the only. So I found a parking lot to park in, and I was the only car in the parking lot, and I ended up parking up like close to the grass, and he had to go around my car, and I felt so bad. So I got back in my car, and then I'm like, you know what? I'll figure this out later. I'm going to go get breakfast. And the place that I wanted to get breakfast is closed. It's closed. So it's going great. A lot of the times when I get stressed out, I tend to listen to music. I listen to a lot of sad music, which I think is funny because it doesn't really affect me. Like I think with sad music, this has nothing to do at all with what I was just talking about, by the way. But it could. I like to listen to a lot of sad music, but I don't really listen to the lyrics. I mean, like, I do listen to the lyrics, and I try to understand the lyrics, and I can understand their sadness. And sometimes, I'm not saying it never makes me sad, but I do listen to a lot of music, and it helps me calm down. You know, like a lot of Noah Khan, a lot of Alex Warren, a lot of Leve, and admittedly, a little bit too much Benson Boone. I always say that. I tell people about my music tastes or like the artists that I listen to, and they're like, it's one of two sides with Benson Boone. It's wow, oh my gosh, really? You listen to Benson Boone too? That's awesome. Or it's, you listen to Benson Boone? Ugh, what the? Like, there's no in between for me. There's always just one or the other. So this kind of like ties back to what I was talking about earlier with default. I really want to like explain it to you guys, but I also want it to be like a cool surprise because I think that'd be cool. I don't know. Should I? Okay. I've made my decision. It took me 30 seconds, but I realized that I'm going to end up doing this anyway. And it's not even like a big deal. So I'm going to sit here and play it off like I'm being all... Why do I have my seatbelt on? I mean, safety first. You guys ever like... Okay, this is not... I keep getting sidetracked. This isn't important to what I was talking about at all. If you drive, or if you have a car, or if you ever drive alone, or... This doesn't even need to be with driving, just being alone in general. Whenever you're alone, do you ever realize that you have like complete free will? It's great. Yeah, it took me a long time to realize that. I remember the first time that I realized that I had free will was while I was driving. I was driving and I was stopped at a red light, and I was like, wait a minute. I'm in the car by myself. Oh man, I'm by myself. And I started thinking, I'm like, what could I do now that I'm by myself? And I remember so clearly while I was driving, I was like, I could scream as loud as I wanted because I'm by myself in the car, and maybe the sound would travel through my car and people can hear me. I was thinking, I was like, I'm alone. I could scream as loud as I want, can't I? And I did. I remember I was sitting there and I was just screaming. Not out of like anger or sadness, just out of free will, I guess. And that was so stupid, but it was funny. That has nothing to do at all. I keep getting sidetracked. Okay, let me get cut to the point, which I guess will be the main point of this video now that I'm not filming default currently. Speaking of default. Hi. Oh, that feels really cringy. How do I not be cringy? That feels really awkward. I'm a really awkward person. My name, my real name. I'm not gonna drop the full government on you guys. But my name is William, which is a big deal to me. Revealing your name. Let me pull out my microphone cable a little bit more. Okay, here we go. Hopefully the audio's good. I don't know. I realized that what I want to do with this, I gotta be center of frame. I want to be myself. I want to be truly, truly myself in these videos. I don't want to put on a character. I don't want to sit here and pretend like I'm someone I'm not. Whether I'm at my desk recording, whether I'm right here, right now, whether I'm making like a short film or anything that I do, I want to be myself. I don't want to put up this front of someone who's stronger than they are. I don't want to put up this front of someone who isn't who they say they are, you know? So I feel like that's why it's important that I say that my name is William. And hi, it's nice to meet you guys. If you want to say hi, that'd be great. I'll try to respond. I'm really bad at responding. All the people that I ever text know that I'm really bad at responding. But I'll try my best. But yeah. I don't know. This is not a big deal to literally like 98% of you guys. But for the 2% that maybe understand. Yeah, it's Hi. I'm William, also known as Default, or either or. You can call me either or. I don't care. I don't know how I got the name Default. I remember for the longest time I went by a gamer tag that I got on Xbox. But after a couple of years, I was like, you know what? No, I want my own name. Like, I want my own custom name that's not just an auto-generated gamer tag that I got from Xbox. So, I have no idea where the name Default came from, actually. I have zero clue. I gotta hold this mic closer to my face. I have zero clue where the name Default came from. Yeah, okay. No, I was like 14 or 15. I'm gonna say 15. So that was like 5 years ago. I've been Default for only 5 years. That feels wrong. I think I was 13. I don't know. Around that range. I'm gonna say 13. I'm gonna say I was 13 when I first named myself Default. Again, I don't really know where the name came from. It was originally Default Boy, but then I ended up thankfully chopping the boy at the end of it. So now I'm Default. And I've been Default for so long. Anyway, I'm getting so lost in what I'm talking about. I gotta go get breakfast. Because that's what I've been planning to do. I've been sitting in this parking lot for like 30 minutes just trying to figure things out. I also have to pick up a pair of sunglasses that I bought. I've been wearing glasses ever since I was a kid because my sisters, whenever I lived with them, they all had glasses. I lived with 3 of my sisters and all of them had glasses. I was the only one that didn't have glasses. I had perfect vision and I was like, wait a minute. No, I want to fit in with my sisters. My sisters are sick. They're cool. I want to fit in. Like, I want to relate to them. So I remember I didn't have glasses at this time, but I wanted glasses. And I'm like, what's a good way to get glasses? So what I ended up doing was grabbing a flashlight. I'm not even joking about this, by the way. I got a flashlight and I was like, oh, I know how to make my eyes blurry. I'll shine this flashlight in my eye. Oh my gosh. I was so stupid. I sat there with the flashlight for like 15 minutes just staring at the diodes, and I was sitting there, I was like, oh my eyes, and I was burning. And I remember I did each one so they would get damaged evenly. So I ended up getting glasses after a couple of months, and I've had glasses ever since. Since then, all of my sisters have switched to contacts or just don't wear glasses anymore, and they've asked me if I wanted to switch to contacts, but I don't, because I feel like glasses have always been like a part of who I am, I guess. So I never wanted to switch to contacts. But yeah, none of my sisters have glasses anymore, so I'm not matching with them. I got to pick up sunglasses. I got some prescription sunglasses, which are my first pair I've ever gotten, and I'm really excited for them. I don't know how good they're going to look, and it's crazy because I have never worn sunglasses before. But now that I'll get my own pair of sunglasses, it'll be great. I got to go find some breakfast. This is kind of what the main bulk of this video I'd figured that would be. Just me talking to you guys. I figured that I'd be talking more about Default, the little film thing that I want to make. That maybe you guys know what that is. Maybe, I don't know. I figured I'll talk more about that, but I ended up just kind of blabbering on about random bullcrap, and I hope it was good. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. It is 11:04 right now, and I'm sitting outside of the sunglasses place where I need to pick up my sunglasses, but I don't want to go in yet because they literally just opened, and I feel bad if I go in there right now, so I'm gonna wait like 10, 15 minutes. I don't know. I don't want to go in there and bother them. But I did end up getting my breakfast. At this really nice place, this little French cafe. I got this bacon sandwich. Ooh. So, I guess I'll do a food review. I'm a food review channel. Let me see if I can clip this. Does that work? I hope my audio is good. Also, the lighting is awful. The sun is the lighting is terrible. So yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm just waiting. I'm gonna pick up the sunglasses and then I'll probably end the video. What is this? There's like goop leaking out of it. There's some gooping out of it. I don't want to show you the goop. Or I'll put it on some nice background music. Dude, this looks awesome. It's so like sticky. Oh, okay. It's like a egg yolk. There's egg all outside of the sandwich. My hands are full of egg yolk. But look at this sandwich. My goodness. Whoa. Whoa. I'm a food review channel. Look, guys. Sandwich. Do you see it? It's so dark. I gotta get in the sun. I gotta not drip this. Oh my gosh, it smells good. Look at that. Wow, that looks awesome. Okay. Food review channel. Blur this. I don't want somebody to make a gif of this. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. My hands are all sticky now though. Sandwich loses points for amount of stickiness it gets on my hands. But it's already like a 9 out of 10. I think it could be better. Well, I don't know. I took one bite. It's good. I'm officially a food review channel. I'm going to officially become one of those people that shoves a camera in people's faces at restaurants and then yells at them if they don't act perfectly. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I feel really awkward because I was like, maybe I should record me ordering the food. But no, I'm not doing that. I feel really awkward. Oh my gosh, I didn't even say that. Oh, there's no, you can't. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm screaming really loud. So I have this little container that the sandwich came in. By the way, so if you were listening to the earlier part of the video, you'll realize, or you'll remember, I'm covered in grass. In this restaurant that I went in to get this food, I walked in there. And I was standing and I was ordering. I was like, oh yeah, I'd like this bacon sandwich. And I look over my shoulder and there's just a huge thing of, it was on this shoulder. There was a huge thing of grass. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm standing in the middle of this restaurant covered in grass. Oh my gosh. And now the food, my little tray, has grass all over it. Oh wait, maybe this isn't grass. It's like lettuce. Lettuce? Can you see that? There's grass all over my food. Oh man, today's really beating me down. Okay, let me get in the good lighting. I'm gonna go pick up my sunglasses and then that'll probably be it. I can't say it's been a super productive morning, but I think it's been a morning. So I'm grateful for that. I'm doing good. I'm happy. I'm gonna go pick up my sunglasses really quick though. I'll be back. Bye. Dude, oh my gosh. They're crazy. Oh my gosh. For those of you that don't have glasses, you think I'm completely insane. But for those of you who do have glasses, who can't wear sunglasses normally, you're screaming for me saying, yeah, oh my, it's crazy. Because I can see so clearly, but it's like, I'm not being as blinded as I was earlier. Oh. Like, I can look directly into the sun, my eyes. Oh but they look good. So okay, well that was it. This is all I was gonna do. I don't know where my normal glasses are anymore. Guess I'm just gonna have to wear these all the time. I could be the sunglasses at night guy. Wow. Okay, that's gonna be everything. I already ate half of my sandwich. The other day I did do part 3 of Outlast, and I still need to finish the 4th one. So hopefully that don't take too long. I don't know when I'm gonna get this out. Probably after Outlast, I'll try. But yeah, that's gonna be everything. This was William, signing off. I gotta play some like outro music. All right, no, I'm not in 2013. What do people do now? Wait. Oh. Oh. Ah! Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. You guys have a good day. I mean that. You guys have a really good day. And I hope you guys are doing well. And take care of yourselves. And don't let things get to your head. And be happy. And I mean that. Try your best to be happy, no matter how hard it is. And trust me, it's not easy. But I believe in you. Okay, that was everything.